Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Ingham family and the whatever happened after the cliffhanger from yesterday. If you were here yesterday, you'd have seen that they left us on a cliffhanger with a to be continued. After showing us what looked like an accident with red lights and accident vehicles and things like that, so it looked exciting. So I can't wait to see what exactly happened on this incredible journey that they've been on in the Arctic. Let's go and have a look to see what part 2 has to bring of Disaster Part 2.
Guys, what the hell is going on? What on earth is going on? Why has it just suddenly got so cold? This is why the Arctic's serious, and you've got to be prepared. This jumper's giving dressing gown. It's giving old lady dressing gown. And I'm here for it. Good morning, iFan. Welcome to today's vlog. You're probably thinking, what the hey is going on? Why are you in a cabin? A story time, but a very quick one. So when we ended our vlog a few nights ago...
We didn't end it actually.
Did we not end it? So when we were making dinner a few nights ago in the forest on our route from Tromsø to our next place, we were having some very cold temperatures. Now I don't think we realised quite how cold, but when Chris got out the van to go and turn on the, because we had stopped for the night at that point, when Chris got out the van to go and turn on the girls' heater in their caravan, which is standard, what we do on all of our drives, we stop, we turn on the girls' caravan, then we cook dinner in our van, we all eat in our van, and then the girls go to their caravan because it's warmed up. When Chris went to do that, thank you darling, number one, first off, the diesel heater wouldn't start. Their diesel heater would not start. Secondly, it was saying it was...
Let me stop you right there, Sarah, before we carry on and continue. Is this story going anywhere? That's my question, isn't it? Is it actually going to go anywhere, or are we going to be talking about the heater? Are we going to be talking about the actual diesel heater, or are you going to tell us what happened with the accident? Because that's what we're here for. The part 2, the one that you left us on a cliffhanger for. Not some weird ass story about the bloody diesel heaters, alright?
below, it was saying it was -30, but we believe it was more like -40 because we've been in -30 before and it did not feel anything like what that felt like.
Also, just don't forget the fact that when we were driving through the mountains and it was -10. And then
that's what I was just about to get to. Yeah,
that's what I was about to get to.
Yeah, so it really suddenly dropped temperature. Like it was not that cold for most of that drive. We were in like mountain pass. It was like mountain passes and mountain ranges, so it does tend to be a lot colder in those regions. Anyway, their diesel heater would not start, so we were like, that's okay, don't worry, it's not a big deal. We'll connect them up to our van, electric-wise, and we'll put on their electric heaters. And that would have been fine. However, this is how we know it was colder than -30. The doors had froze. The doors were frozen. Chris was laid on the back bed, booting the doors, and that back door would not open. It was done. It was like, absolutely not. It wouldn't open. So we couldn't set up their diesel heater because obviously it was so cold that the diesel had gelled in the pipes. And we couldn't access the leads and the cables that we needed to run an electric heater in their van because the doors had frozen because it was so cold. So, luckily the diesel heater was already running in our van, so it didn't stop running because we were running it on high. So our van was really nice and toasty warm, as you saw on the vlog. But because we couldn't heat up their caravan, we were in a bit of a predicament.
Were you in as much as a predicament as you're going to be in a minute if you don't get on with the story and tell us what happened with the accident last night? Are you going to tell us, or are you just going to keep waffling on about the predicament they got into that you didn't have a heater and you're in the middle of the Arctic and you needed a heater because it was a little bit chilly?
I'm not gonna lie. So we had a very brief chat about what we could do. There were a few options, like, you know, sharing the beds, and, you know, we could have squeezed in if me and Chris slept, like, on the seats in the front, which we wouldn't have minded doing, the girls, and you know, the priority was the kids being comfortable and being able to sleep. But in the end, we decided, do you know what, let's just drive through the night, and that's what we did. So all the kids slept. Obviously, me and Chris couldn't, because Chris was driving and I had to keep him awake. We decided, though, that the best course of action was to drive to warmer temperatures. That was our aim. That was our aim at first.
What do you mean the kids slept? Where did they sleep? You drove through the night. You had to stay awake to keep Chris awake so he didn't fall asleep at the wheel whilst the kids slept. Did they sleep in the seats? That's fucking hard, I can tell you that. I mean, anybody that can fall asleep sat up in a seat is, you know, hats off to them and everything. But are you trying to tell us something? Are you trying to tell us that the kids slept in the beds? Because that's more dangerous than you just staying where you were asleep, where you were. Do you understand? I think you need to clarify that, what you meant, because it's quite a bold statement that you drove through the night whilst the kids slept. Because it's very unclear. I mean, you might well mean that they just slept in their seats with the seatbelt on, just in the seats, strapped in, right? You might have meant that, but it's very ambiguous what you're talking about right now.
Drive out of that really cold region and try and get somewhere a bit warmer, and in the end we were just like, do you know what, it's only an extra hour or two on to our friend's cabin, which is what our next destination was anyway. Let's just tonk it. We got here about 6 a.m. 6 a.m. we arrived. Oh my gosh, the sun was coming up almost. The garage
that we stopped at, on the outside temperature gauge, it said -38. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that it was at least over -40, because it definitely was.
It was colder than
it was like never experienced temperatures like that before.
No, we haven't.
There was ice crawling inside every single place in the van. There was like every window.
Even Chris's, even your front door, you had to proper ram it 5 times with his shoulder to open the front door.
It was no joke.
And obviously we're not going to stay somewhere where it's so cold the doors are freezing shut, because you just never know, like in an emergency, if you need to get out and things like that. So we knew we couldn't stay there.
Maybe time to go home then, is it? You think it might be time to go home? Yeah, probably best off taking the kiddos home if it's that cold that the doors are freezing shut.
That's the bonus though by having a vehicle on wheels. It's not like you're in a vehicle and you're stuck. What, darling? It's snowing, isn't it?
What? That's the bonus of having a vehicle on wheels, as opposed to being stuck in a vehicle. Does she even know what she's talking about half the time? What other vehicle is? What other type of vehicle is that?
What is it?
It's a car.
Wow. But yeah, we were in a vehicle. Obviously, we were in a position to be able to drive, and so that's what we did. We arrived here at 6 a.m.
I don't understand your point, actually. What you're saying is you're fortunate that you were in a vehicle so you could drive on. Where else would you be? Because if you were in a house, for example, you'd just stay in your house, wouldn't you? It's the fact that you were in a vehicle in the first place. That was the problem. That wasn't the solutions.
-18 when we got here. Put on the girls' diesel heater, it started up straight away. It was just obviously an issue in -40, but not in -18. So the girls' diesel heater started up straight away. They sat in our van for a little bit until their caravan heated up warm enough for them to get into. They went in, they got into bed, and we all went to sleep for a few hours. And that is why there was no vlog yesterday. Now I know...
Sarah, I'm trying to follow your story and your train of thought here, but you drove to the cabin and then you went to sleep in the caravan. Is that what you're saying? Or are you not yet at the No, you said you arrived at 6 a.m. So why didn't you go to... Why didn't you knock on the door and go and stay in the cabin where you were going to stay? Maybe that's an option, I don't know.
90% of you guys don't even question when we don't upload, because you know, after us vlogging daily for 10 years, you know that if we're not uploading, there is a reason.
Sarah, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but years ago, right, when you used to upload all the time, you, people did miss you when you didn't upload, and they would be asking, well, where are you? Is a vlog tonight? What's happened? Blah, blah, etc., right? Now when you don't upload, it's like, oh yeah, okay, well, whatever, right? People don't care that you don't upload. That is the difference now. It's not that they think, oh, there must be a reason why they're not uploading. It's because they actually don't care that you haven't uploaded, or they haven't missed you. They haven't realised you haven't uploaded, and that's when you realise you have a problem.
But there was obviously the odd couple, oh, what's your excuse this time? That was the excuse. Chris couldn't edit a vlog because he was saving his family. Is that alright?
Alright, super Chris. He was saving his family. He's the only man in the family, so he's gonna whip on that cape and get to... Chris couldn't edit the vlog because he was saving his family. God help him, innit? Jesus Christ.
Pretty much. We were driving through the night. We had no choice.
The only reason that you're in that position in the first place, of course, is because of Chris. You know. So what's the word that you can call somebody who puts their family in danger so that they can save their family? You know, I don't know, a narcissist, or there is an actual word for it, I think.
Obviously, Chris can't edit while he's driving, and I can't drive that van. And Chris will let me drive his van anyway.
Bro, I travelled from Tromsø all the way across 2 countries in one day.
In a day.
It was extremely.
It was a lot.
Far.
It was a lot of driving, I'm not going to lie.
Alright, let's have a little quick chat about diesel heaters, just to geek out a little bit, just so people understand what we mean by that wouldn't fire up, etc. We don't have dodgy diesel heaters. Minus 40 and beyond that typically tends to be the limit of those heaters to be able to fire up. If those heaters are on before then, those heaters need to be basically running like all the time when you're getting into like low temperatures like that.
Oh, here he comes. Hero of the hour, Chris Ingham. Saviour of his family 1 minute. Up on the vlog the next to tell us all about the technical diesel heater situation. Oh my god. I might switch off now, eh? Anybody else coming with me?
And if not, then the fuel in them is gonna gel and they're not gonna fire up, basically. And that's kind of what happened the other night. So obviously we're constantly monitoring the weather because you have to here. It's extremely dangerous here. And if you were just blindly plowing through the Arctic and not monitoring for snowstorms, cold spells like that, extra cold spells like that, because we have never experienced temperatures that low before. In fact, on this entire trip, we have never experienced temperatures as low as we've had on this trip. Ever. Typically our lowest is like minus 18 from last year, right? Something like that?
Yeah, we did get the odd day where it went down, but I just feel like this trip's been like mainly.
It's a continuous like negative 20 or negative.
Quite a lot.
Negative 30.
Much, yeah.
And at negative 30, just so everyone knows, diesel heaters need to be run at their maximum output. So like if you've got a 5 kilowatt diesel heater in your van, which is what we've got 2 of them in each van, then you need to be running them at their like one before the highest level or the highest level continuously, not turning them off. If you turn them off at those type of temperatures, they're going to gel, the fuel's going to gel and they're not going to get warm again, they're going to burn fuel inefficiently and they're going to break down. And obviously when we're driving through, like in Tromsø it was warm, like as in warm it was like minus 10, so that's totally fine. No issues, up to like minus 25, no issues with like worrying about starting, alright. And then when we drove through this mountain ridge, it literally was all right the whole way there. And it just literally within 5 minutes went to negative 30 and we were like, whoa, all right, this is what's going on.
Not within literally 5 minutes.
No, but it was fast. It was very fast.
But it was very fast. Like, you said to the girls, what's on the gauge? And they were like minus 11. And then about half an hour later, I was like, oh my gosh, why is it so cold? Because I felt cold.
I'm still wanting to know what happened with that accident last night. They definitely filmed an accident or something that suggested it was an accident, and then said And so began one of the longest nights of our life. So that suggested that was to do with the accident. So what happened with the accident? You're not going to tell us that at all, are you?
You could
From
feel
my window.
Yeah.
I said, Isla, what's the temperature? And she said -25, which is obviously a big drop. And I was like, -25, what the heck?
That was within like minutes. That
And
was
then
very
by
quick.
the time we'd stopped about 20 minutes later, it was -30.
It wasn't. It was beyond. It was beyond that. Definitely.
But it was beyond that. You could tell.
I felt -30, and getting out
I think
of
on
the
gauge
van.
only goes up to that though. That's
No,
what
it
I'm
doesn't.
saying.
No, it doesn't.
Is it not?
No. I looked up. I think it's covered in snow as well. On that,
Yeah,
where that
yeah.
gauge is on the outside. Maybe it was just insulating it, but I don't know. But trust, when you get out of the van at that type of level, when it's beyond -30, you can feel the tingle in your fingers instantly, or in your face.
Yeah.
Um,
You were only out 10 minutes and you came back in the, not even 10, you were out like 4 minutes and you came back into the van and your eyelashes and your
it was
eyebrows
frozen everywhere.
were frozen.
It was mad, absolutely mad. I never felt like the doors and stuff freezing like that, and there was literal ice creeping in, even the windscreen creeping into the windscreen. It was weird. It was so weird. Anyway, basically, in those type of temperatures, that came upon us very fast, so it kind of became an emergency situation, especially because the diesel heater then would not start in the caravan. But all you have to do is you need to find somewhere that you can drive to that's 10 degrees warmer, basically, and then it'll fire up all right, which is what our initial idea was. But when we drove into the region, which on the weather showed it was a bit warmer, it wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. We'd driven 2 hours at that point, and we were like, nah.
Because we were in Finland and we crossed back into Norway, and it was said when you cross back into Norway, it's meant to be
A bit of cloud cover, a bit of snow maybe, and a bit warmer, but it wasn't at all.
And by the time it was, we were only an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the cabin. So we were like, let's just
smash it and get there. Anyway, that's the deal with diesel heaters. They're amazing things, and they're absolutely essential because you can't heat a camper van any other way, basically. So if you try and have like a gas system in your van, which a lot of motorhomes do have, it will not run properly out here. And also, it's very difficult to get hold of gas. It's very expensive. Gas bottles don't last long. You need to have a diesel heating system in your vans when you're coming up here.
Somebody else asked, how do we maintain the temperatures in the vans? Like, do you have to keep them running 24/7, and is it safe to do that? So yes, we do keep them running 24/7.
It's totally safe to do that. They want to be run like that continuously.
Yeah.
Those machines are really good to just run all the time. They're not run all the time because there is plenty of times where it just gets too freaking hot in the vans, and they have to go off because they're insulated well, and then they'll come back on again later. But you need to do stuff like, you need to be careful in the Arctic because of the low temperatures. Like, you need to turn them off when they're at the highest revolution setting. So then they're operating at the maximum output. You turn them off at maximum output. You turn them back on straight into maximum output, so they get hot very quickly. And so the glow plugs inside them burn the diesel efficiently. Otherwise, you end up with inefficient burning and then loads of carbon deposits and it clogging and breaking down. 5 minutes talking about diesel heaters. Let's shut up now. Basically, yeah, that was the deal. -40 is no joke, and for diesel heaters not to be running and trying to start them up in that type of temperature, it's difficult.
So we slept for a few hours when we arrived here in the vans. Obviously, it was still very early in the morning. We just got in our beds, slept for a few hours once we'd managed to heat up the girls' caravan, and then we checked into the cabin yesterday. And then we just, obviously after that day, we were just all like, "What the heck?" Well, me and Chris were, because we
I was so tired all day, it was horrible. Yeah,
so tired all day. We genuinely just had a day. Like, I sat in the bedroom, I read my book, I played with the little ones. We got all their toys out and things that they'd not really played with much this trip. So they had like loads of not new toys, but felt like new toys. And we just had a chill day. It was really nice.
Yeah. So today we're regrouping, getting back to it, and
not regrouping. We've already
you know what I
been
mean?
Yeah, but when you say regrouping, everyone's gonna be like, why? Why were you not all together?
I don't mean that.
No.
Regrouping don't mean that you're being it.
does.
Regrouping just means getting yourself together.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Regrouping meaning you're in a group.
Yeah, but it also just means getting yourself together.
Down there,
yeah, but
and
also
half of them have gone to the park and 6 have gone to the shop, and then you're all going to regroup.
Yeah, but it also just means getting your life together, getting yourself together.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, it does.
You're wrong.
Getting your affairs in
No,
order.
it doesn't.
Regrouping today.
No, it doesn't.
And then in a couple of days or whatever, we're going to be starting the treacherous journey south back to the brick house.
I can't wait to see Brittany.
Yeah, me too. I'm really looking forward to seeing Brittany.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see her. Look at this, guys. My Gucci. Look how cute
She's like
it is.
freaking Pat Butcher.
Oh my gosh, she does, but she's so cute. I can't wait to see her. I can just imagine. Oh, boopy, boopy. She's so sweet. I can't wait to see her.
Definitely. I can't believe how fast this whole trip's gone. And to be fair, even though we lost a week at the garage and etc., I can't believe how fast it's gone. It's absolutely mad. This stage in the trip felt like a zillion light years away.
Clever.
So, and don't get me wrong, we've still got a fair way to go before we get back to the brick house. It is a long old way down.
Right, let's give him a little cabin tour. Right, I'm not going to clean up for this haul because it's just life. But this is the little cabin we're in. We've actually stayed in this gorgeous cabin before when Aurora was a tiny 3-month-old dot. Yeah, for 4 months, a little cutie. So we've got this little table area here, which is really nice for Chris to be able to sit at. What? The big one. We've got a kitchen here. Very messy. Indeed.
In the process of cleaning after breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah. Currently in the process of cleaning. I've got the dishwasher going. We've got a chair there because probably one of the kids have been climbing up to try and get food. And
Mila helping with dishwashing last night.
oh, was it? Mila helping with the dishwashing last night. Dishwashing?
Yeah.
Oh. The chair's there because Mila was helping Chris with something.
I mean, I put mine in the dishwasher, but it didn't quite all fit, so Mila finished it.
Oh, okay. We've got this little cosy living room here with this little log burner. Really nice. We've got down here, ooh, what's going on with the light? We've got a bathroom. We've got a sauna over there. We've got the shower here, and everyone's toiletries are just piled up. So it's a bit of a mess in there, but it's all good. Down here, we've got the girls' room. Hey. Isabel's still slothing in bed. Can I turn your light on?
Isn't it? I'm editing a YouTube video.
Oh, Isabel's editing a YouTube video. Esme and Isla share. Oh, they are. Honestly, I've never known a bed comfier than the ones here. It's this massive. Look at.
Padded.
No, it's because this looks like a.
It's a bed topper. Whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
this is the bed topper.
Yeah.
Right, so this is just the mattress. That's crazy. Look how it looks so thin. But I've never slept in anything more bouncy, and it's because these divan bases here. They're a mattress in themselves.
But
So comfortable. They haven't made the bed.
When it's really quiet in here, me and the girls were like this in bed last night, and when it's really quiet, and you're trying to roll over in bed, it sounds like this. Because these like sheets on, obviously it doesn't sound loud now, but when we were asleep last night, and the girls get me in the covers, it sounds so crinkly, the sheets. So we were just like. And it sounded so loud.
No, anyway, that's the girls' room. So Esme and Isla share the double. Izzy sleeps in there. And then this is actually a really nice big. What do you want to tell me? Oh, she's got a big thing here, and then they've got the wardrobe down there. One second, sweetheart. I'm show everybody what we've. So you've got like a massive. This is huge. I'm coming. Let's go see what Aurora wants. What? Yeah, you want to show everybody your bedroom? This who sleeps in here? Who sleeps here? Who sleeps there? Who sleeps there? Who sleeps there on that pillow? Who sleeps on that side? JC? Who sleeps in the middle? Mila? And who sleeps there? Roddy! So this is another double bed. But the pillows were here. So we decided to just, because they're only little, change them to like that way. And then you can fit in, like it's massive. This bed's humongous. They could probably sleep in it if it was half that. Oh, well, yeah, because that would be a double bed. So it's like 2 double beds. It's massive. So this is where Mila, Jason, and Aurora sleep. What, darling? Me and Chris sleep. I've got all my clothes and things down there as well. I want to do a big sort out while we're here. Also, look at the view out the window. It's so cosy. Look. The snow's almost up to the window. The snow is literally almost up to the window. It's so deep. That's got to be at least 5 foot deep. It's mental. What, darling? Really nice, cosy cabin. It's really spacious for us all. In fact, Aurora's face when we came in here yesterday, she went, whoa! And you got a really nice view. Come on. There we go. We've got a beautiful view out the front as well. Like it's a proper cosy cabin vibes. Absolutely what we just needed for the last part of our trip. And we get to see friends. What, darling? You putting Ma on?
Compared to France.
This is the biggest scam world map I've ever seen. The UK is bigger than France on this map.
This isn't just this world map. This is all world maps. They're all scam. The sizing of the countries is completely and utterly scam false. England is nowhere near bigger than France. France is way bigger than England. England is nowhere near the size of Scandinavia. Scandinavia is like England will fit into this little pocket at the bottom of Norway, pretty much.
But on this map, it's almost as big as Norway.
These maps, right? They're produced
Yeah,
to favour England and America as being the superpowers of the world, so they make them look bigger to make them look more like make all these other countries look superior to all these other countries.
Yeah.
The sizing on this is complete and utter BS.
Yeah, it is.
Rubbish. All of it is. Every single bit.
I'm about to really embarrass myself. I'm about to really embarrass myself right now, but I had no idea that Mongolia was there. I had no idea. Does anyone else just look at a map and think, oh, I didn't realise the placement of, I don't know, a certain country was somewhere? Because I just wouldn't have put Mongolia there. I don't know why I would have put it somewhere like near Africa, I think. What about you? Did anyone else know Mongolia were there?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You're all telling lies for definite.
I know definitely not.
Let's count. What country do you think that is? Your man. What country?
It's me.
No, it's not. It's not Ireland.
Yeah, man.
I don't know where that came from. That's not Ireland.
So-
No, it is. No.
Right, I've just been over the biscuits. So
Thanks to them. Thanks to them.
there's loads of biscuits in the van still. I'm sure there
Do
is.
you think I'm going outside in minus 30?
Dad's going over to clean your caravan now. It's not minus 30 out today. I don't know what it is. But I think they've all gone, mate. You've just had one, haven't you?
Sorry, I registered them.
No, you need to go read your school book. So I've just been over and had a little coffee for an hour with our friend, a nice little catch up, which was so wonderful. And we discussed a little day trip that I think we're going to do, which is going to be fun. I've just come back over now, and I think Chris is going to... Are you going to clean the girls' caravan?
Yeah, I am. We're going to take the Hoover from the cabin here and go give the caravan a proper deep clean.
And we need to go to the... I don't have to come over with you and get some snacks out.
Yeah, come.
We've got nothing.
In fact, you can, because I need some help carrying stuff over, because I'm in this trade, so I can't leave my computer. I need to carry this and that and the Hoover, so...
Oh, so you're going to go to the caravan and pretend you're cleaning, but you're going to sit trading? Because this is what Chris does. He'll be like, I'm going to go outside and connect up the caravan, and then I'll look out the window. Where were we recently when you did that? Oh my God, it was in that pizza restaurant the other day. You nipped outside to do something, like, I'm just going to go and do this. And then I got up to take Jason Miller to the toilet and to wash the hands. And I'm looked out the window, and Chris has just stood over the road on the curb.
Do you reap the spoils of that? Yes,
Chris was just stood over the road on the curb on the other side of the street while we're sat in a restaurant waiting for food to arrive. Just sat there trading.
Yep. Make them dollars, baby girl.
Anyway,
I think I was wrong about this reversal though.
this is another thing that Chris does. I told you, I know exactly what it's doing, and then he comes out with all these words that I ain't got a clue what he's talking about. And then 2 minutes later he goes, oh no, wait a minute.
No, actually, I'm actually 99% of the time completely right.
Yeah, but there's still that one.
This, I don't know if I'm going to be this time. There's still time for it to turn around, but
Right.
it usually turns around quicker than this.
Anyway, we've got nothing in this cabin really, a few little bits, but we don't really have any snacks or food. We don't really have any food in the vans either, so I think we're going to have to go to the supermarket, which we will do after you've cleaned their caravan.
Yeah, we will.
But I'm going to go over with Chris now and get some snacks and things out.
So welcome to the girls' abode right now. Now let me tell you, when 3 teenagers get in a caravan and they spend all the time in here, this place gets freaking messy. Oh my goodness me. And we didn't bring like a big good Hoover on this trip. We just have like the small portable one that we use, you can use for minor spillages, minor little bits and bats here and there. Majority of the time, I won't even use that. I'll just use my sweeping brush, because the carpets in here, because of the type of carpets they are, you can just brush them off and brush all the rubbish out the door into the bin, whatever. So this caravan especially is in for a big deep clean right now whilst we're here, and we have a really good Hoover. All the carpets out, all the carpets thoroughly hoovered. All the little crevices where the girls like to spill all the bits of food. Esme told me that she spilled half a cup of sugar in a cupboard. Thanks, Es. That she hasn't cleaned up apparently. And yeah, I'm just doing my general dad duties, getting this place sorted for the journey home, for the rest of the journey that we've got anyway. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to give it a good old hoovering. Got the charts going in the background. Got to keep an eye on them. All our winter stuff is hung up in the shower in the bathroom. So there's a diesel heater port that comes. Why is that light flickering? That is so annoying. What are you doing? There we go. There's a diesel heater port that comes into this bathroom, this shower, just like in the van. So all of our Arctic coats, our trousers, gloves, everything, boots, all live in the shower here because they all come in with snow on all the time. So the boots go in there, the diesel heater goes on, this gets hot and dries them all up. Perfect. So this is where they're all stored, and I'm just in the process of reorganising that right now. Hoovering up, wiping up, robbing all the snacks, and then we're done. Okay, that is that done. Looking beautiful. The girls will not even recognise that place. That place is spanking like the day we left for this trip now.
Ooh. Me and Chris have just come out to the supermarket. It's about 4:30. It's dark. No, it's about 5 o'clock actually. It must be about 5. We've come out to the supermarket to get some snacks, some drinks, some dinner for tonight. It's cold.
Maybe some dinner for tonight. Maybe we'll go pizza shop.
Guys, we've been very naughty and we've come for pizza. Oh gosh. Get me back to Dubai where we eat better. I do love that when you come for pizzas here, or food, you get free coffee. It's really nice coffee as well. So this is one of our, it's kind of a tradition to eat here when we stay at the cabins that we're staying at. We've came to this restaurant now every year since we've been coming here. It's really good. They do the nicest fries. We've just got some margarita pizzas for tonight, but yeah, it's a really, really, really nice place to come. So that's what we're gonna have tonight. A nice, easy, chilled dinner, which is right up my street. Also, I just had to tie my hair up, it's driving me mad. But another thing that I absolutely love about coming here is that they always recognise you. It's actually crazy, the amount of people they must serve, but they always recognise you. The guy just said to you, didn't he? Huh? You've come last year? The guy recognised you.
It's obviously a recognisable face.
I recognised him as well. Yeah, it's really cool when they recognise you, people recognise you.
I think your package has been delivered.
Has it?
Yeah, no, it has.
Has it?
Yeah, it's right about that.
Yay! It's our friend's birthday today and I've had some desserts delivered to the house. Some like cookie dough, because I know they love cookie dough. And some milkshakes and things. Happy family! Having a nice pizza mukbang.
It's a bit too spicy for you, darling.
Bloomin'-licious. Woohoo! Right.
I've just been reading the girls' brains. It's really weird. We try and get the same number out of 10, right? And every time we say it, I'm thinking, right, connect to Isla's brain, right? And then I will say the same number for 4 times in a row. And then I just do it 3 times.
The girls play this game 24/7. No, they play it a lot though.
Yeah. Right. 3, 2.
Wait.
It's too much this time.
She's feeling the energy. 3, 2, 1, 6.
The 4th time in a row. They have to say any number.
Right, I feel like
It's out of 10 we're doing, by the way.
Go. I feel like we're both okay. 3, 2, 1, 10.
Oh, damn.
I am in open mouth shockness right now. So what's happening here, as I understand it, is these two eldest girls are playing guess the number. So Isabel has to think of a number and Esme has to guess what that number is. And I'm just, apparently they play it all day. So just how bored do you have to be to come up with a game like this and play it non-stop? I can't. It just goes to show just how bored they actually are. I'm all for inventing games, but oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait. Connect. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 8.
That's not normal. Why are you hearing this?
See, before that I said no, I don't feel like it's going to go through, and it didn't. And then I went, can it spark?
Yeah, I
See that?
number
Right, ready? I feel like it won't go through this time. 3, 2, 1, 4. Right, can it spark? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 2. Oh. I'm gonna get. She's being connected to me. That's fine. Right.
Read my mind.
Right. 3, 2, 1, 3.
Esme, you're not connecting.
Right,
We can't try that.
Connect to Isla.
3, 2, 1,
6.
4.
Right, it's a bit chaos in this house this evening, but we've cleaned up after dinner. Jason, Mila and Aurora are having the time of their lives on the bed in their bedroom. And I thought that me and the older 4 could play a game. So basically, we have to take in turns fake laughing until we actually laugh. It's going to be really funny. Okay, so Izzy, you move back a bit so you're in the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Move your tail back. So you're in. And then babe, you've got to come and play too, so come here. Okay, it's going to go me, you, Esme, Isabel and Isla.
So if we laugh, we're out, or like, is it just...
No, yeah, you're out, yeah. You ready?
Yep.
What's it even funny?
No, wait, stop, we need to start again. Ha ha Stop, I'm so bad, stop.
Yeah, you are.
Everyone Wait a minute, let me just start again.
Really funny one.
No, we don't have to do funny ones.
Calm yourself down.
It's just going to be a fake laugh.
It's not funny.
Shh. Haha. It's not even funny. Wait, I can't play.
Oh, Mum saw,
right?
Mum saw a millennial TikTok and she thought it was funny, but it's really
I
not.
can't play. Wait. Shh.
She's clearly thinking about that TikTok too much right now because she can't stop laughing.
I'm not. You lot are not even funny. Why am I laughing? Okay. I'm out. You lot play.
You're such a mom.
Let me listen to you lot do it first.
Right, go on, Dad. No, Dad, you can't do the same one. You have to do like a funny laugh.
No, he doesn't. He can do any fake laugh.
I don't get it. Oh.
Isabel, what's to get? Just do a fake laugh. That's it. You just fake laugh. Anything you want.
Okay. Ah.
Isla.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
You to a laugh.
Right, back to Dad.
Right, listen.
I don't like this game.
It's funny. Right, go again. I need to move.
It's your turn.
I can't do it. I can't play until...
You can. You have to. My mum starts at this time.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah? Haha. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? Sarah is the only one there that understands what this game is all about. The others are sat there thinking, what the actual hell, mother, what the hell are you doing? What's this? What are you doing to me? Leave us alone. You know, only Sarah's mind could understand what she means here.
Yeah, this game is so dumb.
I don't like this game.
This game is so
Right,
dumb.
1 minute. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Hey.
Yeah, bleep screen. We failed this one.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to play with you now. I don't know why I thought I'd be good at that game, but I definitely wasn't. I think it's safe to say I lost. I don't know why I just get the giggles so bad when I'm not supposed to laugh. Right, we're going to play. We're going to play the logos. We're going to play logos. A more serious game. But I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys. Mwah.
And there we have it, all over, done and dusted for another day. We still don't know what happened with that accident. Sorry guys, I feel partly responsible. I did kind of clickbait it yesterday, and then I said, well, let's come back tomorrow for part 2 on it, and we still don't know. We still don't know what happened. But they did have a treacherous night in the freezing cold, so let's not be too hard on them. Right, they had to drive through the night whilst asleep. Interesting. I have my theories over this one. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are about it, and then we'll reconvene tomorrow and find out together. Well, we might not actually, but anyway, we'll be here tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and see what else I've got planned for us all. Until then, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're nearly up to 13,000, so that would be great before the end of the year. Until next time, have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.
But sometimes I feel like their choice is they don't understand the choice they're making when they're that young. She's only 4, she doesn't understand.